What's up, everybody? Right now to another day. My fault for missing for so long, and the whole thing is with everything now kicking off into the summer and everything, I should be out there fishing like a little bit more, and also being able to upload a few more videos. So yeah, I'll probably be around for like a little bit longer. Just one thing that I'd like to ask for y'all: subscribe to spread the words. Have some people subscribe to me, because yeah, it'll help me out a whole lot. Now it's where I can keep on doing all this stuff, because yeah, I like doing this 100%. And also I love to fish, so yeah, it'll help me out a ton. And also smash that like button. That way I can get a whole lot of help coming around, and yet I'll be all good. Well, to start us off, I got a whole lot of different baits. You guys already know me. I'm kind of decent with a few swim baits and everything. This little thing, I ain't gonna lie, I'd like to try it. I call it a Neo Shad. And of course, you guys also remember the Ghost Shad and everything. I'm thinking about trying those out over the summer, because yet now I just got a new freshwater license. I'm gonna try getting a new saltwater license. So yeah, I'm more than likely gonna try getting out there more, getting all these different things, especially with that big old tiger rod back there and big old contender rod right up here. With all this stuff going around, I would like to go and get out there a little bit more. Probably doing all this different fishing and all that. But yep, just start us off. You guys know how I am with my spinner baits. Just got lucky to get one of these from Academy. I ain't gonna lie, it's actually pretty nice. It ain't that bad. Only $1.99, I think it was. Either that or $2.99. I like it. It's actually pretty good. And yep, I just got a new buzz bait and everything. I'm probably gonna kick it off sometime soon later on. I'll make sure I go ahead and get that out to you guys. Now with the summer coming around and yet water getting like brackish as heck, I'm gonna try some different like light colors, like some whites and all that. I'm throwing in with like a few different colors, either that or some natural colors. That way I can see what I'm gonna end up with. I got my red and white and I got my blue and white. I'm actually gonna end up trying to get them out there like a little bit more. And also I got this reflective jerk bait. I'm hoping to God it does some better progress later on. And yet, I know it ain't gonna mean much right about now, but yesterday I went out fishing again. My fault for not getting that video out there, but yet next time, actually probably later on, if I go and get the proper setup and everything, I can head on out there and everything with y'all, and yet we can get this whole thing situated. And you can help me out with some of the areas I'll be fishing. I ain't gonna be needing like giant 20, 30-pound test lines or anything out like that. If you go to Academy, I should be down there by like I go to the one in Gulfport, so I got this Berkeley Trilene 10-pound line for only 98 cents when it's originally $9.90 at 9. And I ain't gonna lie, I like using 10-pound line and all that stuff. But yeah, most 10-pound line ain't gonna hold up against anything. So I got another tiger rod sitting back there that I mostly use for freshwater. Well, it starts off. Yesterday while I was out there fishing and everything, I took 3 rods with me. My toy rod, as you guys know, that I was saving for like a proper time to use, like the toy rod challenge. I would like to do that sometime in like a video, but yet, as I said, the proper equipment that requires money and all that. More help I get, I might go ahead and be able to use that like a little bit and be able to like bring y'all with me so I can show you guys how good it's going to be and all that. And I even got one of my new spinner baits up on that toy rod. Crazy thing is, this little toy rod really is good with like a flick with a spinner bait. Well, back in well, Sam, I took 3 rods. My toy rod, my new telescopic rod I just got for I think it was Christmas. I ain't gonna lie, it was actually pretty nice. I originally put a little, it's like a little micro bait, but yet got snagged somewhere and yet I don't even know where the heck it's at. So now, after that, I switched over to like a little crappie bait. It was my black and gold one. If you guys haven't already seen that one in my Freshwater 101 video, go check that one out. And yet, I actually landed a 6-pound carp on that little thing. On this little rod, with only a 4-pound test on it, and a small little crappie bait, I ain't gonna lie, it was pure luck I landed that thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was actually kind of shocked myself with this little rod being able to hold up its end of the deal. I felt pretty damn good. I felt pretty dang good. I felt YouTube. I gotta watch my language. But then I also took my black and chrome one, if you guys remember that, and yet I had different baits on it. I put on this little jerk bait. Did kind of good. But yet the area I was fishing at, we had almost 10 different types of fish. We had small carp and everything. I can't remember the exact name of them, but yeah, they were small carps and everything. We had speckled gar out there. We had smallmouth. We had largemouth. We had big old red carp and everything out there, and we had a few others, but yet those were the big ones that were out there and everything. Rarely were there any largemouth out there, but yet there were. My fault. There were also some smallmouth, but yet there were carp, both the carp and gar. I also had a friend of mine out there, and if you guys ever meet up with him, his name is Dylan Peters. Give him a shout out. He's a cool freaking dude. And me and him, we tried many different baits out there. We even used the old traditional worms. But the whole thing is, we didn't catch much out there. The biggest fish that between both of us, I caught the giant carp. He caught a big old bass. It was probably 6 as well. It wasn't even that bad. And I ain't gonna lie, he sized me up. But yeah, sooner or later I'm gonna have to size him up one time again. And I ain't gonna lie, if he's out there and yeah, he is subscribed. Thanks Dylan for always spending your time, man. Yeah, well, let's see what else I can talk about. Okay. There ain't a whole lot I can say, but I am going to try to bring you guys along with about a couple of things, and yet with the carpentry thing, I might be able to fill it in for you guys. And if it does, good. But yet anytime I'm out there fishing, no matter where it is, don't hesitate. Come on out. Say hi. If you want to spend time fishing, go ahead. My whole life, I've never been noticed. See it? If you guys notice me out there, go ahead. Come on out. I'm always going to be wearing a muscle shirt, hat, my glasses, everything. The whole thing is, you ain't going to see me and you ain't going to see me in shorts. So don't even waste your time. So that basically narrows down your search. And I can name a couple of the popular spots I'm going to be at. Like, I'm always going to be down there at the piers. Whichever one it's going to be. I'm either going to be down there at the piers. I'm going to be at James Hill Park, which is down there by the beach. Then you got Hillard Park, also down there by the beach. Hillard Park's got some big old things out there. It's got tons of gators, especially now about this time of the year. But, shoot. What else? Now I've also got the whole thing I can say. I'm good with a spinnerbait, but I'm also good with a treble hook. Treble hooks are my big specialty. So yeah, I might, every now and then, you guys might see me pop out a treble hook every now and then. Don't be surprised if I do. Mainly because sometimes I'm pushed to the limit with some fish. I'm saying some fish, mainly because that carp that I was wrestling, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised that I was going to land a carp. Mainly because out there where it's at, with James Hill Park where I was fishing at, you can find just about anything out there. Biggest thing you're going to find is bass, but the most popular thing you're going to find out there is carp. Mainly because if you get the right area, you're going to find them. But yet, the whole thing is, for any fishermen out there, be ready to be tormented by those things. Mainly because as soon as your bait hits the water, whether it being artificial, live, or anything else, they're gonna start jumping. You pray that they actually land on your hook. If they don't, you're screwed. But As I said before, I'm going to try getting a whole lot of my baits I already got right here out there, whether it being freshwater or saltwater. I'm going to bring the telescopic rod with me a whole lot more, mainly because I love this little thing. That black and chrome one's been my lucky charm for quite some time, and yet, even to add on to it, the bait I now got sitting on it right over here just happens to be a rattle trap. It's actually kind of nice. This, just by the look of it, it's supposed to resemble a small bass. And yet, I thought I was going to land a bass on it, but surprisingly, those ones weren't cannibals for this little thing. But yet, I pray that sooner or later I could finally catch a bass on that. But if not, I know a few places that I can go to and try to catch something, whether them being brims or what. I would like to go out there and go catch. I would like to go out there and go catch just about anything I could find. But the whole thing is, fishing is a waiting game. You land something, you land something. You don't land anything, you don't. And the whole thing is, I don't like doing this a whole lot, but with the people nowadays, most of these kids nowadays are stuck on the couch playing with their phones all the time. Parents, please give your kids a fishing pole and teach them. That's if you've been raised right. With my folks, when they got me my first rod, it was like a little spin cast reel. As soon as they gave it to me, I was addicted to fishing. And yet, I ain't gonna lie, I've had my ups and downs with it. Once I was younger, they took me fishing. My first fish I recall was a trout. Rainbow trout. I loved it. Trust me, if I still had a picture of that old thing, I would have been happy as heck. But yet, the whole thing is, over the years, yeah, I played on consoles. I never played on my phone. I never got onto the internet and played a game. Like PUBG, Fortnite, and all this crap. Shoot. Take the kids' stuff away. Get them outdoors. Mainly because that's the whole thing. Especially down here in Mississippi. People are all of a sudden thinking that all the people out here are obese. Mainly because most people don't get off the couch. Get outdoors. Be good. Get a fishing rod if you want. Get a rifle. Go hunting. Doesn't matter. Just get the heck outdoors. And parents, take away your kid's phone. Mainly because this is getting out of hand. Raise your kids up right and get them outdoors, whether it be fishing, walking a trail, whatever. As long as you get them out of the house. Go and take them outside. Let them throw the football for a bit. Let them go ahead and throw something at least. Shit. But yet, just don't let your kids sit on the freaking couch. Most people are so used to just sitting there playing on their phones. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason why I'm using my phone right now is to where I can go and get this out to y'all. See it? Whole thing is, I'm gonna end it up right here saying, get your kids outdoors, get them a fishing pole, get them used to everything. As soon as they start, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Get your kids hooked on fishing, because then they won't have any money to afford drugs or alcohol. Best way I can sum it up for you. See it? This is Austin Page of Mississippi Fishing, signing out. See you later, y'all.